You know, sometimes administrations come into power and it's almost like what we call the uniparty. They do the same things they criticize the prior administration for doing. You think they're going to stop the war in the Middle East. You think they're going to finally get a two-state solution, and they just continue business as usual. Well, a lot of times it's because there are advisors that transcend administration. One person in particular is a gentleman by the name of Brett McGurk. Brett McGurk has served as the Middle East and North Africa advisor for 4 administrations. He was there under Bush, there under Obama, there under Trump, and he resigned during when Trump was in office previously because Trump pulled out of Syria and he was against that, so he resigned. But he came back during the Biden administration, and in my opinion, he was amongst the reasons why there wasn't a ceasefire, a lasting ceasefire deal between Israel and Palestine. But here's how he talked about what was going to happen with the strike that the United States did. A couple of days before it actually happened, he gave the whole playbook, and it happened exactly as he stated. Listen.
To say what I'm seeing right now, I think we are gearing up for a strike, I think, on the Fordo facility, which we've been talking about all week.
A U.S. military strike.
U.S. military strike.
And what makes you say that?
Well, what I can see is the military maneuvers are getting in place. I've been very struck by, since the president said unconditional surrender, that just leaves very little room for diplomacy. Here's what I'd be thinking about if I was in the White House right now. Number one is timing. I think you don't want to do a strike like this until everything's in place. We're not going to have everything in place, probably for a few more days. The Nimitz, which is a carrier strike group, is coming from the Indo-PACOM theater. That's probably going to take a few days to get there. You want to get that in place. I would try to use that time to see if Iran is prepared to take a diplomatic off-ramp. The second issue is alignment with Israel. This is really critical. If we are going to do this, and the president spoke with Netanyahu yesterday, notably there's been no readout of that call, I think you want to say to the Israelis, we're prepared to do this. We're the only ones that can take out the Fordo facility, and we need alignment on the objectives. The objective here is the nuclear program and the missiles, and then that's it. Finally is risks. I know a lot about the risks here. They're not insignificant. 2 of them have been significantly diminished. The air defense of Iran, that was a serious risk to a campaign like this. That's been knocked out. Hezbollah had 150,000 missiles and rockets targeting Israel. That's no longer there. But there's still risk to our personnel in the region. I think you want to mitigate those, get protections in place, make sure our people are ready.